From this little outpost, I monitor Spectacle Island, which has an assortment of Minutemen, Brotherhood, Gunners, Children of the Atom, Hebologist, Institute, and other independent factions. And it was just a boiling pot at one point there, and thought it was going to come to loggerheads, but somehow, due to their isolation over time, they all managed to just start to kind of get along. And they've remained isolated now on sort of the sole survivor's decree, so they can kind of figure out what exactly led to them achieving peace with so many radically different ideas. So I got a little base set up here. Everything you might need. Even got a staircase that leads right to the bottom of the ocean, in case you fall in while wearing power armor. And it's got a beautiful view of a variety of locales. Some we'll be heading to soon. Alright, well, let's head on over to Spectacle Island and check out the Minutemen part. The Minutemen part of Spectacle Island. The Minutemen originally showed up here at the plea of the original independent, there's a small independent community near the center of the island. And they were starting to get attacked by gunners, and then suddenly the Institute showed up and started to build a base, so the Minutemen sent some help. And when the Minutemen showed up, the Brotherhood took an interest, so then they showed up, and it just went on from there. The Institute, however, controlled the power, and did a good job at stopping new equipment from being brought in and such. So it was kind of their trump card for a while, and then eventually their isolation just somehow led to them all just getting along. This was all settled here well before the Institute was even destroyed. So they've been working together a long time.
Wait, did you hear something?
I don't know, but uh-oh. So this is also home to one of my companions, X688, who we had a fierce battle with, and his face got all scarred up. And now he lives on the island in the Institute part. He's lived here for a long time. Occasionally I actually run into him in the city. I just don't have the heart to kill him, you know, and he obviously can't kill me. So here's the Brotherhood part. Sort of live in a little cargo container area. And I think we'll just jump over the next part. The Hebologist shindigs. I tried to build around as many little things that were pre-existing, so the Hebologist got pre-built around a toilet. Because why not? They offer, looks like, face surgery, and they do some scavenging. On over to the Institute. So the Institute base, not the whole thing that was here, but some people were sent out before the actual Institute was destroyed to do some research on a variety of things, and then they kind of got stuck out here as the conflict ensued. And yeah, and then have since built a bigger base. It was actually at the Institute's request back in the day that X688 be sent here to supervise and provide security for the people here. He now sort of lives off by himself here in this little shack doing some scab duty. He interacts with people, but he doesn't really talk to them that much. He's not very happy that everybody sort of gets along. Variety of ridiculous staircases. Some more. Alright, in here we got the main sort of barracks sleeping quarters. Living and food area. There's just an area to sit. Up here we've got some Institute crops going on, and there's a generator back in that walled off spot. Got their map, and they got a teleportation pad. Still only one way though.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Yep. There we go, that's the Institute here. They are not aware that the Institute is in Z21B there or whatever. Although they have reached out to X688. Over here we've got some gunners set up. Just gotta wander out here if you want. There's a couple of chairs I put in stuff out on the boats, but that's it. Not a great deal. Just some workshops, sleeping area. But they got some nice views. They're the closest to my little base over there, which obviously does not fully render. Alright, and there's the Children of the Atom over there. Children of the Atom probably got the most worn down setup. Beds. A lot going on, just an area to sleep. I think that's a water pump though. And then the main settlement, which has grown significantly. Everyone chips in on the farming now. They used to all have their little own individual farms at their settlements, but they, for the most part, all work together now. Still independently run, however, everyone is vying to sort of be in charge. Especially the Institute, Brotherhood of Steel, Gunners, and those independents represented by that flag over there. Anyway, so here we get some junk dealer, clothing.
Isn't that something?
Guns, and yeah, wherever this person is. The USA, United Settlement Alliance, United Settlement Army. Very similar to the Red Rocket Militia, but more of a centralized concept. They're also the ones who helped me set up my little mini base out there. But we do also have the Red Rocket Militia here. They got a bar set up. They're not really interested in taking over. They're just making sure nobody's taking advantage. clinic. Got the settlement
Ralph's
commander.
been growing pretty good lately.
Patriot armor. Main living area. Got some exercise. Place to sit. Can really see the whole island from up here. And there is actually another secret entrance to this place. Can't be accessed the other way, but just for emergencies at night when they close their gate, certain people are allowed to sneak in the back. There we go. That is Spectacle Island.
Hi, how are you?
Next, we're gonna head on over to the castle, and then the Boston airport.